7. If he touches the 7, he has a chance of missing it, so he has to be careful. Oh, perfect. Is that sweet?
No problem.
I mean, there's just no room for it to go by, you know.
But that's, you know, when somebody's playing at this level like Francisco's playing right now, that's not a tough shot. He's not seeing that as a tough shot.
No, he's just saying, you know, playing position for the 2 ball, looking to run out,
Right.
you know. Now, he has his work cut out because the 5 ball, the 7 ball's in the way of the 5. So if you can see the 5 right there on the bottom screen, he's going to have to play position for the 5 in a different pocket. He's going to come back over to the other side of the table, get on the 5 ball, and that's like perfect.
You sound surprised.
Well, yeah, if you keep track of how many times he breaks and runs out, I mean, he's playing perfect.
And what's interesting to me is at the beginning of this match, if you remember back to the first couple of racks, he seemed shaky, a little unsure of himself, made a couple of really uncharacteristic mistakes, and then all of a sudden, kaboom.
All of a sudden, kaboom, he's thinking about $50,000 is what's going on now, I'll tell you that.
You think that kind of clicked in somewhere?
He knows that if he gets by this match, he's definitely a favorite in the finals.
I am really looking forward to the finals, Alan, to see, no matter who he plays, how John Horsfall is going to handle it. Because, as I said, he might have been a surprise winner to many people. In his own mind, Horsfall has beaten players of this caliber, and he's feeling very confident. So whoever wins, it's going to be a great matchup in the finals. We know you'll watch for that. But right now, Francisco Bustamante is just saying, it's going to be me. What might be Efren Reyes' last chance to stay in this match will happen in the next rack. Francisco Bustamante on the hill. The International Challenge of Champions is brought to you by Mohegan Sun, a legendary entertainment experience. By Olhausen Tables, the best in billiards, featuring AccuFast cushions. And by Viking Cues, the world's leading cue. Hard to tell who's getting the better of it right now, but it's definitely Francisco Bustamante on the left, Efren Reyes, the magician, on the right. And as he gets up out of his chair here in Uncasville, Connecticut, he pretty much better make it happen now, or there's no tomorrow for him. Loser goes home, and the winner gets a chance for $50,000.
I don't know why he stays. Well, he finally made a ball in the break.
Wow.
They should applaud that.
They are.
But here it goes. He doesn't have a shot on the 1 ball. I mean, it's unbelievable. He made a ball on the break. He made the 6 ball. And here is the cue ball and the 1 ball, and he's going to be forced to bank it cross-side with a half a pocket or play it safe. I believe he may shoot it because he's
just for the heck of it.
Yeah, he's fed up of not doing anything. You know, he's got to make something happen. And he pockets it.
There it is.
I mean, you just get fed up. You say, I got to shoot at something. I'm tired of just not making nothing on the break and watching Francisco run out.
Well, I just showed you on my little score sheet that I have here in this second set, all next to Efren Reyes' name was 2 breaks, nothing on the break, and that was it.
Yeah. Well, that's tough.
Just.
And what's next to Francisco's? Break, run out, break, run out?
Break, a whole lot, boy.
Well, we got a break and run out for Efren, I think. Well,
he's moving quickly now, Al.
Yeah, they're open nicely.
Yep.
And he knows, you know, it's like desperation now. He has to get out here. He's down 4-0, 1 set behind, and he's got to get out when he has a shot.
As we said, the defending champion, Efren Reyes, trying to hold on to his title that he got by beating Mika Immonen last year in sudden death in a really, really fabulous match. This will be 1 rack on the board in set number 2 for Efren Reyes. And a really, really pretty rack it was. But he's going to need 4 more of them to get to sudden death. Francisco Bustamante with the powerful and all-important break. He will try to get out and wrap this match up. Here's the scene inside the Wolf Den at Mohegan Sun, one of the great venues for championship 9-ball. We talk about it often. If you have never been to Mohegan Sun, you owe yourself a visit here. It's an unbelievable place. And Francisco Bustamante is totally loving it right now. A man who describes himself as easygoing and cheerful, and who says his favorite player is Efren Reyes, is showing no mercy. up 4-1 in set number 2 and already set 1 under his belt. And look at this, Alan.
There it is.
For the first time, nothing on the break for Francisco. A ray of hope for Efren, you think?
Without a doubt, if he doesn't make a ball on the break, Efren will come to the table and be the favorite anytime. But he doesn't really have a great shot. Here's the 1 ball and the 2 balls over here. So he's got the cue ball. He's going to cut the 1 in the side and come around. Look out. Just don't get a bad roll. Because that's the way it seems like it's going. You know, he now has a 3-ball combination, the 2, the 4, and the 6. And he'll either play that or he'll try to make the 2 or the 4. He has an option here. He has a choice.
Earl Strickland said that Efren Reyes is the smartest player he's ever faced. And I know there's quite a few players who would say the same thing.
Oh, without a doubt. I feel the same way. Go ahead. Oh. That's a big break for Francisco, but tough break for Efren.
And that is just hanging there, Alan. I don't know how that's staying there. I guess it's been that kind of day for Efren, though.
Not by much. Now, he may play. He's probably going to bank the 2, leave the 6 there. And that's nicely done. Well, this is going to be awfully tough for Francisco not to give another chance because he has a nice layout. Well, cue ball got on the rail. See what he does here. He could play position for the 5 ball on the side or in the other corner or play for a combination. And he's decided to come up table and play for the 5-6 combination. Now, he'll probably make both balls here. And he'll probably play position to do that. So you'll probably see him make the 5 and the 6 and play position for the 7 ball. And there it is. Well, I'll tell you what, he's got a little close to his work.
He did.
This is a little funny right here. He's going to have to cut this very thin. And this is no hanger. Be careful he doesn't foul the cue ball. A little low English, just cutting it in the side. Got to make the cue ball travel a little bit. Straight up and down the table.
And I'm telling you, there has been no shot after the first couple racks that has scared Francisco Bustamante.
Do you know how far the cue ball just traveled? It traveled over 30 feet.
I was going to say 3 times, that's 27, and then a few more just for good measure.
Yep.
And this last ball, for an absolutely stunning performance by Francisco Bustamante. And there it is, what started out and what we thought would be a close, tense, terrific matchup.
And you want to hear Mr. Francisco.
Started out in the first set at 2 racks apiece, and then Francisco Bustamante went into overdrive and moves into the final. And now it's time for our Viking Q's super shot of the match. In rack number 6 of the first set, Francisco Bustamante faced this shot on the 2. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. In this case, back-to-back shots by Francisco, both lucky and good, Alan.
Definitely, Mitch. It pays to be offensive. Here he shoots the 2. He misses it. It goes 3 rails, down table, caroms off the ball on the bottom rail, the 6 ball, and then hits the rail and kisses off another ball and goes in the corner pocket. And now the cue ball stays there. He can't make the 3 ball directly in the corner pocket. So what does he do? He banks it cross corner with the cue ball. Almost gets a second kiss, and he does. It goes in the corner pocket, and Francisco goes on to run out.
And that was a key game. He was up 3-2 in the first set at that point. After that point, he went on to win that rack, go up 4-2. Won the first set 5-3, and then cruised 5-1 in the second set. A huge break by Francisco and great shot making gets him into the finals. And here's our Mohegan Sun road to the finals. You will see that he will meet John Horsfall, the 2002 Canadian 9-ball Open champion, in what I think will be a fabulous International Challenge of Champions final matchup. We're glad you've been with us in Uncasville, Connecticut. For Alan Hopkins, I am Mitch Lawrence. So long, everybody. We want to take this moment to thank the American Pool Players Association for their support in organizing